Hello, how you doing? I have a message for you. Before we go there, hi, I'm Mel, and I'm the OG. So welcome or welcome back to my channel and to my frequency. The High Priestess showing up, the first card out. Beautiful. Please keep in mind that I do things very differently, but always with all of our best interests involved. The King of Swords, High Priestess, and the King of Swords. Being very, you have a good mix of the logical and the spiritual. I would say like together, these together would be like a lesser, maybe not a lesser, actually maybe a better version of the Hierophant because you're not too traditional, but you are working with logic. Your name could begin with M. I see the number 7. I see the L. I see C, the letter C, and the letter D as in David. Your name could be David. You could have red hair. You could have salt and pepper hair. There's something about birds. You know what I just realized? Oh my god. The owl, the crow, the these are all things that can see in the dark, things that can see from a higher perspective. This is the King of Swords is the Aquarian energy, which is that flying high in the sky and looking down at everyone and what they're doing. And I can kind of get a sense of what's going on. The bat, okay, is the animal that will help guide you through the dark. What deity is the bat connected to again? There's a dark deity that it's connected to. The bats are basically very good at navigating through the underworld, navigating through shadow. The high priestess, somebody who is aware of the shadow, who is aware of everything. And they work with the moon, okay? And then these are all dark birds. So this is shadow. Oh, wait, sorry. 4 of Swords. Okay, this is rest after shadow. I don't want to say integration, but somebody met their shadow and they didn't love it. But they're trying to take time. The 4 of Swords is, you see how there's like the heart in there, where it's mending your heart, right? Yeah, there's like string here to tie. I mean to sew the heart again. These it's making me think you might be clinging to some of it though. Maybe you're going back and forth a lot between the spiritual and logic, spiritual and the logic to try and make sense of what happened here because you may have not had closure. What the 4 of Swords is the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak, and then the Ace of Swords, which is the 4th sword. That's the truth. That's the clarity, right? So it's like sitting with the clarity, resting with peace, resting with the answers, essentially. But I don't know, because why is the High Priestess here if you have all the answers? Let me find out. You could be a Pisces or an Aquarius. Or you could have either one of those signs very prominent in your chart. 5 of Swords. Nine of Wands, Seven of Pentacles reversed, Three of Cups reversed. Okay. Okay, I see what you're doing. There is some sort of heartbreak involving like a work situation or something that you put a lot of time and or money into. The Three of Cups in reverse, this talks about friendships, loving friendships, celebration in reverse. Now, Nine of Wands shows you persevere. You are persevering. You're not giving up. And you see how there's still fire here from one of these wands. You still have hope. You still have hope. The Five of Swords winning at all costs. It's like, oh my God, enough already. You're very frustrated with the amount of persevering you're even doing because like, why the fuck am I working this hard when no one else is? What the hell? Right? So it may have been illuminated to you who or what the actual issue is. And whatever it was, very upsetting. But even though it's upsetting, it's headache, it's whatever, okay, there is progression because you do a Four of Swords, right? Moving to the Five of Swords. So it's like moving from that like soft kind of emotional, but yet like ruminating energy, moving back to hope. It was like you persevered and then you got involved in the situation and then it fucked you. And then now you're persevering again. And this could be not the first time, not the first cycle of this perseverance. Six of Wands at the bottom. But this time you're going to be victorious. And you don't, and it's showing, it's almost like useless or irrelevant. Whatever work you did, irrelevant. Whatever people, irrelevant. It doesn't matter. No matter how little or how much work you did, you're reaping something well, something good. They're trying to stop you from getting that. They don't want you to be victorious. I don't know why. It's almost like I want to put both of these in your overall energy with Six of Wands. Like people are not or are not going to be happy for you. And that's a fact. There could be somebody actually, you could be this high priestess, and then you saw all this shit and you King of Swords it. You were like, I see it. Beep, 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 beep. And they were like, oh fuck. And now they're like hiding or hibernating. And it could be you too that's upset about it. It's almost like you woke up one day and you were like, okay, uh, I have my perseverance. It doesn't matter if the pentacles are upside down and it looks as if I did all this work for nothing. Go ahead, make it look like that. It doesn't matter if I don't have your support. I don't need it. I'm going to be victorious anyway. Let me think on this a little more. Hold on. Yeah. Six of Cups, the Emperor, Knight of Cups. So somebody, I'm trying to come back from the past. Aries with an apology or love for you. Like, remember when? I don't know. They could just be an emperor. I'm not sure. Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, Seven of Swords. Yep, there's some. The Devil. Yep, Ten of Cups. Okay, okay. I don't know who you are, but you better keep going in the direction of this job or whatever it is you've been working on, because the reason why somebody's trying to fuck it up so bad is because you're meant to be something like, and I don't just say this for everyone. It's like you're meant to be someone in this world that, like, we will all know your name one day. You know what I mean? Like, I may one day see you on the big screen, on, I don't know, YouTube. I don't know. You might be very successful because essentially somebody came in or came towards you with ill intent. Maybe not physically harm you or even mentally harm you, but they saw your creative energy and wanted to siphon from that, whether it be to directly do what you're doing or to do something completely different, but they just wanted your energy, or they just wanted to be in your energy. They may have just wanted to be like associated with you in some way. And here's the crazy part: you may be the one that should have been looking to them to collaborate. They came to you. You should have been the one wanting to, talk to them. They came to you. They may have seen you around and they've been watching you, watching you, watching you, watching you, and they've never actually approached you until now. And it looks like they're going to come in and try and say, hey, like, I want to help you, or I want to be there for you, or I love you, or, I've been watching you for a long time. This could be somebody you've known for a long time. This could be a Sagittarius in Emperor energy. This could be an Aries in Knight of Wands energy, which is very in and out. They could be a player type. It could be a female or male, doesn't matter. But here's now look, like, if you look at all this, sorry, I have so much gel in my hair. If you look at this, Knight of Cups, like, okay, um, I'm sweet, I could be charming, romantic, but this could be a little love bomb. I always think that the Knight of Wands, people would say, is love bomby, but I would say the Knight of Wands is love bomby in a player kind of way where it's love bombing. Like, when they come to you, they're laying it and you know it. You find it funny. Maybe you're gonna funny or endearing, but this person is gross. This could be in water sign, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, doesn't have to be. But this is more like, I'm gonna literally trick you into falling in love with you. It could be that or this Aries or Sag or Capricorn, actually, with the Devil. Okay, so they may be swapping back and forth different energies of the player to the sweet one, to the player back to the sweet one. The Seven of Swords, the crows are speaking, and the crows speak when there's death around it. So it's like death to this, maybe not to this person, but to this situation. Look, the Ten of Cups. Either somebody's trying to trick you out of your Ten of Cups or trick you into thinking you're getting a Ten of Cups so that they can trick you out. So that if you ever, basically, so that there's no chance of you ever getting it. Or maybe there is, but like, problems will come. I truly believe that this is meant for you. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But you have to avoid the drama and sidestep it. Now, I'm seeing the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. So this is confirming work, and it is right now where we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Your perseverance and your ability to discern this type of behavior um, the ability to discern who is involved, who is who, and what is what, right? Your ability to decipher, discern is getting you, look, the Hierophant. There is a Hierophant. It's your way out. Whatever shit situation this is causing for you, it makes you feel restricted. It makes you feel trapped. It makes you feel like you don't want to say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing, go to the wrong place. But I wouldn't worry because God's on your side. Yep. There's the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. And look, you're laughing at the bottom of stuff because you're like, I can go in and out as I please. What about you, bitch? I can go to the sun. I can hang with the moon. I can make money. I can have love because you can have it all. Ace of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. You can have it all. Oh my goodness gracious, you can have it all. And this is legacy. You will have it all. You did your part. So now you get love. You get money. You want fame. You get fame. You want privacy. You get privacy. You want 8 cars. You get it. You want 1 car. You got it. You want to live minimalistic, where there's not stuff, but you maybe you give to charity. Um, you can do that now. Ace of Swords confirmation, and that's the truth. So I hope that if this was your first time here, that you enjoyed hanging out with me. Please remember to like and subscribe. Remember, sharing is caring. And you can also find me on TikTok at the OG Frequency, and find me on Instagram at the OG Frequency. I hope to see you there. Bye.